So today I make a video that I was truly never hoping to make, but that day has come and Stadia is officially shutting down. And before I get into all my personal thoughts, including my own future and the very future of this channel, let's just quickly go over the details for those who don't know what's going on. So today Stadia dropped a blog post essentially saying that Stadia will be shutting down, and in Phil Harrison's own words, they're going to be winding down. So players will have access to their games until January 18, 2023, so the beginning of next year. And for those who just want to finish out any sort of save progresses or anything along those lines. The good news is, guys, and I do think there is some good news to be taken with this, the post goes on to mention that they will be refunding all Stadia hardware purchases made through the Google Store and all the game and add-on content purchases made through the Stadia store. So expect refunds to be completed by, at least according to them, mid-January. It should be done. And for the record, if Phil Harrison is listening to this, or anyone at higher power-ups at Google are listening, try your best to get those refunds out before Christmas. I really think that would help a lot with just the extra goodwill that you guys pretty much need. So that does mean, guys, if you bought games or you bought DLC on the Stadia store or hardware on the Google store, do expect pretty much a Google stimulus check. So, I mean, that's something that technically I think that they could have just thrown their middle finger at us with in that regard. So I'm glad they're giving out these refunds across the board. And for those, before you guys ask me in the comments, no refunds for Stadia Pro subscriptions. So if you've actively had a subscription at any point before, you will not have a refund. Another portion that came out of this, which seems to be pretty par for Google, is that the Stadia employees were completely blindsided. This is actually coming from 9 to 5. They were told 45 minutes before the rest of the general consumers were told. And that seems to be really reminiscent of what they did back in 2021 when Stadia Games and Entertainment closed down. They completely blindsided all the developers and all the employees back then as well. So absolutely 100% brutal for them. And the truth is, guys, is that this is pretty sad news, not just for us gamers and consumers of Stadia, but really we have to go out and mention all the game developers who have been hard at work making games on Stadia for Stadia. I mean, one game that comes to mind is Death Carnival. There's been a lot of other games as well. And just in general, all the developers did getting these games on Stadia for us to enjoy. And we have to mention the Stadia employees. Just as of this morning, I made a video talking about a new Stadia UI that somebody worked on. So there's definitely a lot of people who are dealing with some tough news today. So today they are in my thoughts for sure. As for the rest of us and the rest of us gamers, guys, to put it simply, put it bluntly, and not very elegantly, this blows. And I really don't have a much more to say outside of that. Earlier this week, I actually had received some news that even though we got FIFA 23 this year, I was told the next EA soccer game was not coming next year. This was earlier in the week. And when I saw that, I think that was the first time since the early 2021 where I gave pause and I said, something just doesn't seem to be right behind closed doors. You don't plan expansions into more countries without being armed with at least the best AAA soccer game. So I figured something big might be coming down, but ultimately I was still hoping for the best, and I didn't think it would be this soon. Now, this video isn't going to be where all this went wrong. Quite frankly, I can absolutely pin the exact point that this went sideways, unfortunately, and that will be for another video where I'm really probably going to go really into it and give you guys my full thoughts. But I will say, though, as I tweeted earlier today, I'm extremely grateful for this community, and I think I'm going to be sad the most that pretty much I think it's going to disappear here, because Stadia is what a lot of gamers in this community really rallied around, and it provided a grade A gaming experience, at least for me. And at the end, I think I'm most sad more than anything because of that. I have literally made a lifelong friends because of this community, and I was still hoping to make a lot more lifelong friends along the way. So for that, I'm always going to be grateful. As for the future of this channel, well, We're still covering cloud gaming, though I don't think I'm going to change anything else outside of that. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I might repivot, who knows? GeForce Now is doing pretty good. Amazon Luna is still set to launch at some point across more countries, so there will be the occasional video for me. I'm not going away completely, but don't be sad for my YouTube career. I've gotten quite a bit of comments today that people are really sad for me. This was not my only channel. Matter of fact, I have some other channels that are extremely big, and I'm quite frankly very proud of them. Not only that, but I'm going to be launching a new gaming handheld / Steam Deck channel here very soon, within the next 30 days. So hopefully the algorithm will carry you to my other channels. My goal when I started this channel, Sunny Cloud Gaming, was to be a full-time YouTuber, and I'm 80% of the way there. And humble brag, I have to say this, forgive me for bragging, but I'm actually now working with an agent, and I have a lot of stuff that's really been taking off for me on my other channels and under the hood in general. So the last thing that I want to mention, though, more than anything, is how thankful I am for the support over the years with my Stadia coverage. The truth is, guys, and I mean this, me as a YouTuber and realizing that this is now my dream, it wouldn't be happening without this community. And I mean that with all my heart. I was absolutely 1000% god-awful YouTuber at the start of my career with Sunny Cloud Gaming. To this day, I'm still pretty bad, but the fact is that you guys clicked my videos, you guys commented, you guys supported me, and you gave me that extra will to carry on and get better and be extremely motivated to make videos. So at the end of the day, I really owe everything to you guys, and I mean that. As far as Stadia, guys, it's been a fun ride. My goodness, I mean, we have so many great memories. I have so many great memories with you guys, and we still have some things coming before this thing shuts down. I want to do some stuff that you guys will see here in the coming months, but it is definitely some sad news today, and I want you to know that this is not the end of this channel. This is not the end of my career, that's for sure. I have so much going on. There's so many things going on, not even just with me, but in the cloud gaming space. And Stadia really did something that no other service has done to date. That is bring a crap ton of attention to cloud gaming. That, in my opinion, is still very much the future of gaming in some way, shape, or form. I'm not sure if it'll ever be the dominant way to game, but it's going to continue to grow and get bigger as the years go on. So even though Stadia is bowing out, cloud gaming is still going to be very strong. And with that, I'll leave you with just my thanks for everything you guys have done. This has just been an incredible ride. If I never see you again here on this channel, and just know I love all you guys. I mean that with all my heart. I just love everything that you guys have brought to my life, and it's been a light. So with that, I'm Sunny, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.